Hi everyone. So I have two new rescue dolls. And so um, they are Tiana dolls. Now these aren't the original Tiana dolls. These are probably I'd call them the second generation um, Tiana dolls. And so I found two. I don't particularly care for the molded body, but I have some ideas on what I want to do with her molded body, and I have some ideas what I want to do with her on her hair. I'm thinking about aging her a little bit and making her me. Yeah, I think I'm gonna make me out of her. Uh, her out of me, me out of her. Yeah, me out of her. So these are my first. I wouldn't say these are my first rescue dolls. These are my first rescue doll for my new YouTube channel. So it's gonna be interesting how I can take them. Somebody didn't want them, and they just didn't want them. And where I live, they have this Goodwill thing, and it's I call it the bin dive. I don't know what it's really called, but it's where they have these large bins in a row, and at ours they have double rows, and you kind of walk by as they're putting the bins out and think, I'm gonna go get stuff out of that bin, and everybody just kind of fights and goes in there. It's crazy. And so what I noticed with a lot of people who does the dives with me, they don't like the Barbies with no clothing. I have no problem with it. I'll take it with clothing. I'll supply some clothing later. But my channel's all about rescuing her. She shouldn't be in a dive. They shouldn't be sitting in some old dive. They need some loving, tender loving care. And they need to be restored. And they need to be given to somebody who's going to love them. Just so they can put it back in the bin dive and I can go get them again. So here are my very first two, and I'm hoping that you will help me so that I can get some more. I'm not good at videos and video editing, but my daughters are. So as soon as I get these dolls restored or do some different things with these dolls, I will be sharing them, and hopefully, I'm not this, like I said, I'm not going to look like all those other videos that people put out that are so great and so professional. It's just me and my little phone. And what am I doing? These girls look like they were kissing. Anyway, they're kissing cousins. But I just want to put these dolls out so that I just want to care for them and love them. And I just love Barbies, and I just think they should be well taken care of. And I think I've had some with broken arms, broken legs. I'll restore them in the best way that I know how. And I try to teach my granddaughter, I said I had a doll that her leg was broken off, and you just can't put the leg back on the doll. So I'm like, just because somebody's missing a limb doesn't mean they should be thrown away. So I like to do perler beads, and so I created my own perler bead wheelchair, and I hook girls' hair up. I put a nice dress on her. I had odd shoes. She had a nice pair of heels, and I put her in a wheelchair. And I taught a lesson to my 7-year-old granddaughter about just because people don't have full functioning of their limbs don't mean they should be ignored or not friended, that we all matter. And so that's why I said I'll take broken dolls too, because they matter. So, like I said, if you have any donations that you don't mind sending my way, I know it will cost you to send them, but please think of that as donating to charity and also just enhancing my channel. And like I said, I'll shout out to you any way you need me to shout you out on my video. I will give you a big shout out as I open your box and I restore your dolls. Now, I'll probably do a video when I open the box, and then when they're restored. I'm going to see if my daughters will help me put them all together in one video. But if you could just help me out, I need dolls to restore. I've got some, but I want some from you because I want to make sure you're not putting those things in these bin dives. I want them. And it's just my hobby, and it makes me happy. And it gives me something to do, gives me some purpose. So if you can hook a sister up, drop your name down there in the comments with your email. I will email you and let you know how you can send those dolls to me. You guys have a really good day, okay? Bye.